Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We're back in Colony Survival. We've got the zombie raid coming. Just looking at how the enemy is distributed across our 4 openings here, it's getting a little better. This one looks like it's a little starved out compared to these others. You can see all the kind of tracer ammunition here showing how much is being fired. These guys are all kind of decent, and this one's a little, well, it's picking up, I guess. So, last episode, what did we do? Well, at the end of last episode, I was talking about what great shape we were in, and things are going great. We have all these guards. Well, we're not in great shape. We're having problems. We're having some big problems. So, after hiring all those colonists, or recruiting all these new colonists, we are getting enemies that are pretty steep. And I've had a few that have had no problems at all making it to the banner, and then hanging out at the banner for a while we try to take them down. And I'll see if I can find one. I actually took up a bunch of our copper boxes. It's this guy right here. This guy, I don't know if it's blonde hair or what color this would be, but this guy can make it through easy through all these guards. This one's got pretty low health right now, but there's another one on the way here too. But they make it through. This one's going to do it right in front of us, almost. This next one might. So I think what we need to do this episode, we need to get back to working on the tech tree and seeing if we can't upgrade our guards, right? Let's see if we can't get to crossbow stage. The other thing we can do, I want to do this episode, is strengthen our defenses. Oh, I put in a bunch more dorms. I had a comment yesterday about, hey, how come you're putting in so many beds and stuff? But we're recruiting a lot of colonists. That's why I have all these. And I want them close by where the guards are working and stuff. So we have more things to improve. You know, another viewer mentioned I need to put a crate near here, near these trap fixer guys, so they have somewhere to get their goods. But in terms of strengthening defenses, I want to lay traps all along here above this path that the zombies take in. They tend to be either come in on the far left here or the far right. So I'm thinking we'll just lay traps, boom, all the way along both sides on each of the entrances. But let's get to it. Let's get started on the tech tree. Let's take a look. I'm going to jump down, head to our market, because we might need to raise some funds here. Let me eat a meal since I took some damage. Let's take a look where we're at. Oh, I upgraded the colonist capacity once, and did I do anything else? I think I may have even upgraded the banner safe zone, and we could do that again, perhaps. Our threat rating right now is at 891. Between episodes, I had done some recruiting, or I'd done some upgrades here. I think the colonist capacity required me to have more county point capacity, more than this 9,400. So I added a bunch of copper boxes, but then, man, we were getting creamed by the zombies. So I picked up a bunch of copper boxes. Anyway, back to the science tree. Let's move forward on the tech tree here. This is going to increase our threat by 50, but we need to move forward here. So colony points, 250. Let's raise some of those. I think I also put down some more potters, so we have more things to sell. So we'll look at all that. But boy, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. Let's get on it. We're doing science tree. So Bronze Age unlocks a way to make copper stronger by mixing it with rare and valuable tin. Yeah, and tin I think we need an outpost to go get that. But let's just complete Bronze Age here. Whoa, look at all this. Cool. Crossbows. We want it. What do we need? Bronze ingots. Oh, man. I wonder if I can trade for that. Bronze ingots. Can we even make those? Is that what they just said takes tin? Let's see. Where was it? Mix it with rare valuable tin. I guess, yeah, Bronze Age. So let's see. We need tin. Can we buy some tin just in the short term? We can. Let's buy some just to get us going here. Boom, boom, boom. We'll get some tin in inventory. Oh, man, it's expensive. Gold ore we don't really need. We don't have that much to sell. You can see our copper is really low too because we're burning through the arrows. If you look at our ammo situation, we have a lot of slinger ammo. That was between episodes, that was depleting. So I added more tinker tables or prioritized the tinker tables to create more slinger ammo. And then recently our archer ammo was decreasing quite steadily. I think I've got that back on the uptick. And the same thing with food. We were declining on food after hiring all those or bringing in all those new colonists. I think that's ticking back towards the positive. We'll have to keep an eye on it. All right. What's next? Can we get... We want to get the crossbows. What do we need? Okay, colony points 500 requires bronze ingots and scrolls of knowledge. How do we only have 3 scrolls of knowledge in the stockpile? Oh, man. Let's see what else we can do. Colony points, astrolite, lab, bronze ingots, bread. Use grindstones to make flour, which can then be used by the cook to make bread. Projectile trap. That sounds promising. Yeah, we need bronze. Bronze lockbox. I don't care. Oh, outposts. We're going to want to do that soon. Bronze tools. Oh. Okay, it looks like it's all about the bronze. So let's see what we can do about the bronze situation. Let's go down and look at what our smelters are currently doing. These are more dorms. I've been building this out between episodes. This floor is almost fully loaded. We'll see what happens if we need all these beds. If we don't, we'll tear some down and put crafting down here or farming maybe. What I want to find... where my smelters are, and I have those in a couple of different places. Let's see if I can find them. Do I still have some sitting over here? No, I've moved them. You keep your eyes peeled for smelters. I think I have those mixed in with guys that are doing mining. Or colonists that are doing mining. Back here maybe, yeah. Alright, can you guys do bronze? You can. It's the same priority as everything else. And they have some tin and they have firewood. Let's take a look. Firewood's another thing that I was running out of. Yeah, that's recovering. Copper, we're still having problems with copper. And we have gold. Okay, we have some bronze ingots. What do we need for the science tree here on these guys? Scrolls of knowledge. Colony points, we can sell products for those. That's pretty easy. Let's look at the scrolls of knowledge situation. Those guys... Oh. I think those scrolls of knowledge are being chewed up pretty fast by all of these guys doing their research. Why is that guy there? I think that's the wrong... Oh, there's some mining going on in here, and there's some scrolling going on in here. What? This is kind of strange. Yeah, I've got 4 guys doing tablets, and I have in the middle here some mining taking place because there was not enough room to put 2 people doing the research. Not enough room for all these little scroll shelves. All right. Yeah, now all these shelves are empty, so that's what's hurting us. Scrolls of knowledge. Where are those guys? They are, I think, in the hallway here. Yeah, I don't have much going on with these guys, right? Scrolls shelf and scrolls of knowledge. What do you need? Parchment. I think we have a ton of parchment. Oh, wait, I don't need 1,000 shelves. What am I doing? I need like 50 at the most. Take a look. Yeah, we have plenty of scroll shelves. Some actually have some in there. We need more of these guys. How many free colonists do I have? -1. Let's recruit. And let's get a couple more people doing the scrolls. These guys, right? Boom. Boom. We'll just pop another. The crates are fine. And then maybe a couple more too. Why not? Pop down a crate and let's recruit for that. Boom. I can recruit 26 more colonists before I need to upgrade. And that next upgrade is going to be a challenge because we're going to need a bunch more copper boxes. And it's really going to crank up our threat rating once we do that. But we desperately need to get this. Yeah, we desperately need to get these crossbows going. It's going to unlock our ability to do crossbow bolts. Crossbow bolts. Takes copper ingots and planks. So while we're waiting on the scrolls, we look at the inventory. Copper ingots are kind of in short supply. We have tons of copper ore. We need to get more people smelting. Now, I put down a whole bunch of them over here, but I think we're going to need even more. So let's do it. Let's put down more smelters. Oh man, I hear the battle raging above. We're kind of at the edge here, so I didn't put in this last little brick wall. Oops, not a bed. That's the last thing I need is more people sleeping. I need more people working here. I'm going big for now. Because we need those copper ingots for... We're going to need them for the crossbow bolts. That should be good. Actually, let's push these back one more. I'll just do every other one, roughly. I know it's a little less efficient, but I like to see them moving a little bit. Okay, let's recruit for those guys. Colony, recruit to fill all jobs. Boom, 9 more of those. So hopefully that'll help our copper ingot situation. Let's see. Arrows, we're hovering at the low 12,000s, so let's keep an eye on that. Same thing with the food, right? Low 12,000s. Slinger ammo looks like it's fine. We can kind of neglect that for a good long time and not worry about it. Let's head up. See what's going on over here. If people are getting through. Yeah, those guys aren't our problem. Yeah, see how that one's getting loaded down, this one's loaded down, and then that one straight away is getting like no zombies. The reason is because when they spawn in, if we go over there, I'll show you. Reason this side is the light one, so all these guards are kind of wasted, is because we have all this terrain that's being mined. Whoops, can I? Yeah, I can't really see, but all of this, they can't, if they spawn in over here, they can't climb down. I tried to tunnel through and make some steps. Looks like those have been eaten away already. For them to be able to get down here. So if they spawn in up here, they walk way over till they can come down, and then it's that entrance over there to the castle is easier, so it's closer, so they just kind of come in that way. But this one entrance below me gets kind of starved out, and these guards are largely wasted while enemies make their way through. There's another one making its way right to the banner. Oh man. Yeah, see, he got killed right at the banner. Not good. We don't want them that close. All right, while we're waiting on copper bars, we can at least place traps. I had some here. I'm going to change this up. What I want to do is go this whole length. Traps, I think. Pretty sure. I do need the ability for them to walk across at some point. I think they can walk across the traps. Anyway, let's see what we have. We'll do the drop traps here. Where are you? These guys, dropper traps. We have quite a few. Let's start putting these down. Not that. Boom. And we want them to do them on this side too. Boom, boom. Fill them up, fellas. So yeah, let's just do this whole side. And how far do we want to go? I guess we can go this far. They don't usually come through the middle too much, so I'm not too worried about that. And then in terms of trap fixers, these guys who are baiting the traps, guess I can give them a crate. Maybe, how about a crate in the middle? Or roughly the middle. And we could do 2 more traps here. Boom, boom. That could be filled in with log. Boom. So we'll see how well these guys do in terms of, I have 3 trap fixers. And I believe we have a lot of ammo. Yeah, 10,000 trap ammo. This is what's consuming a lot of our copper, by the way. Let's see how our copper ingots are still way low. Our trap fixture, or dropper ammo, I think uses quite a bit of copper. Okay, we have a few bronze ingots to get us by. Clay is also low all of a sudden. That's not good. That's what we're using to raise cash right now with this earthenware. Oh man, we have a lot to do. But I think the biggest priority, like I said, is getting those crossbows researched. Take a look at the science. Are we getting our scrolls? We have 1 extra one. These are being turned into tablets. I guess we could turn that down if we want. Let's add more traps if we can. Let's see what we have in inventory. Do we have any more being built? 0. I have 11 though. Let's get these placed, and then maybe trap fixers can at least start stocking them for the next horde. We have other types of traps coming. So let's get these guys to work. I think that's our... Oh man, not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's get these guys working. They are waiting for something to do. That will give you something to do. Put some crates on the hotbar. Give them a crate nearby. Patch our wood floor. We have plenty of log wall. We have plenty of timber. But man, so many of our other supplies are dwindling. Like I said earlier, firewood we ran out of in between episodes. Clay this was in the thousands. Now it's low. I probably need to put some more miners on this. And then for the copper ore, we'll see. We have abundance, right? So I could take off some copper miners, but we're going to ramp up this ingot production quite a bit. We're going to be doing that for quite a while too. You chewing through that copper. What am I looking for? Log wall. Log wall. Boom. Let's pop that here. I'm out of traps, so I have to wait. These guys, looks like maybe they've filled these all up. Guess I can... Let's take a look. Did we get any more traps crafted? Nope. What do these take, I wonder? Doesn't say. Adds up to 8 blocks. Oh, add up to an 8 block distance. Stores up to 3 ammo each. I see. Triggers from monsters below. Deals 500 damage. Ooh, deals 500 damage. That's kind of nice. Where we really want these is right above our banner. So that's another thing I've been thinking about, is could we build some platform and have it look decent that's above here that guards can get to. This level, we could go. Let's play with that a little bit. How are we doing on food? Ooh, look at our ammo's at the 11,000s now, right? Food's still in the low 12s, but we need to quickly get on the ammo situation. We're running out of arrows. Oh, man. Like I said, we're having some challenges for sure. All right, crossbows look like they're ready. Let's get on that. We'll just sell some earthenware here. Colony points. We want this. Crossbows. Complete. Okay. And let's go down and see what we can do to get more ammunition from the Fletchers. I think they're waiting on copper. I think that's what everybody's kind of waiting on. These guys, I have more people doing this than I need, probably. Oh, man. Here's more people working on scrolls. Should we make copper the priority and then bring it down a bit instead of infinite? I'm not sure. Let's go see what the Fletchers are doing. Where are you? Not there. Got a whole bay here set up if we want to add more fishermen or fisher people. Right now I'm looking for my crew that are building arrows. Here they are. We could probably add more, but I think the issue is they're waiting. Copper ingots and planks. Let's see, planks. That's another thing that was hurting. Look at the planks. Oh man, so much to do. So many shortages. And I have so many people working too. All right. All right. All right. So we know planks are an issue. Let's see about building out another room just for kind of wood chopper guys. Boom. I think this will be the start of that room. And how's that going to go? Now this has to be something like this. I'm trying to leave 3 blocks when we're near the stairways. And then when we're away from the stairways, I just kind of go right. I put the wall right in line with where this stairway ends. So here's another crafting room. It should end up being mirror image to that one. Across the way. And again, we're running out of colonists to recruit for all this. That's the other challenge. But we need more planks. So let's put down some wood choppers. Where are you? Where are you? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's put these guys on a group here. We have group 1 looks like it's prioritizing firewood. And we're using a ton of that. Group 2 is prioritizing planks. Pretty much all they're working on. So let's put a bunch of these on group 2. Boom. And see if we can't get planks back in the positive. It's possible I took some off of planks to work on firewood because that was going low. And if we can't pull out of this bad situation, we may need to start, getting clever on the food, which food is the most efficient and doesn't take the resources. I was kind of hoping to just, have a nice mix, not worry too much about what's the most efficient. But that may have to change. Okay, I can only recruit 17 more. There's 10 gone. And then these guys are still going to be waiting on on copper ingots. Let's see how that supply is doing. Look at our ammo. It's down to 9,200. Oh, man. It's getting a little scary. Getting a little scary. I may have to take up more copper boxes till we can recover. Copper ingots are slowly... We have some here. Not a lot. Firewood is rebounded. This was, like I said, it got down to 0. Clay. Let's trade out some people who are doing mining on... Any miners down here? Did I accidentally drop down here? Nope. Let's trade out some people mining copper for a couple mining clay. Looking for my mining areas. I think I actually have a mining area above too. Let's check that out. I think one of these corners. Thought I had miners in one of these corners. I don't see them. Maybe back this way. No, that's clear. We're on the first floor. Thought I had one corner. I may have gotten rid of them. Okay, now here's some. Okay, these two are doing clay. That guy's doing clay. Let's put another couple miners here on clay. And then I'll take these guys up, the copper ones. We have a ton of copper. In fact, maybe I'll take 4 of them up. And let's get a couple on clay. Stonemason, miner's job here. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, and I'll save 1 worker. We can use for something else. Let's keep a look at the inventory, or take a look at the inventory, see what else is going on here. Want these arrows to climb up. We're starting to get crossbow bolts. We're probably going to need more Fletchers. The other thing I could do... Let's see. I want to start maybe replacing some of our slingers and upgrade them to... I don't know, maybe that bottom level should be bowman every other one or something. But basically get rid of a lot of the slingers and use those to build crossbow bowmen. Bowwomen. Let's see. Oh, I'm on the wrong floor. Let's go up. Down. Yeah, let's go down. Looking for our Fletchers. We're basically using that clay to raise money. So the clay I don't think is urgent for our defenses. But it's going to be important for our upgrades and things. These guys I think are all in group 1. Okay. Crossbows. About 1. We need more of those. Crossbow bolts are high priority. Let's kick that up to 200. Arrows. Let's bring this down to like 20,000. Okay, this one, they need copper ingots and planks. Crossbows, they're not going to be making a ton of these at any given time. In fact, we can make those a high priority. Let's kick that up to maybe 20. Crossbow bolts take what? Copper ingots and planks still. Lots and lots of copper. Oh. Okay, nighttime crossbow guard 3. We want... Try and get us 10 of these at all times. Daytime, we're going to want a few of these as well, I believe. Let's do... Actually, let's put this at 10. Let's put this at 20. We'll make that a high priority. Everything's high priority. Baybow guards, that's fine. So once they get all of the ammunition and work blocks placed, then they can focus on ammunition and bows. So they're all working right now. Again, let's keep an eye on that copper. It looks like the copper's climbing, right? So that's a good sign. It should mean our arrows are going to climb. Oh, man. We're just at 12,000. I'm scared. And the meals are low too, right? We're not climbing on the meals. Okay, what else? We have an abundance of flax. Just thinking of where we can free up workers or where we can adjust things. Linen in the tailor shop. Let's see what's going on with the tailor shops. Are they sitting idle? No, they're still kicking out linen. Infinite. We can sell this. We don't get much for it, but they are raising money for us. I also added a bunch of these little primitive cooks to do more porridge. Wheat 3 and pots of water. I think we have a lot of that. Wheat's at 22,000. Pots of water's holding at 5,000. So that's going pretty good. For food, we could add more people doing fishing. These guys are all doing fishing here. But I have another bay just waiting. Should we take up a flax farmer or something? I need to kind of harvest the actual colonists at this point. We have lots of tablets of ancient wisdom. Just looking to see where we can pin back. We have a ton. Well, that's all from the terraforming that's going on outside. We haven't looked at that lately. Clay is still low. Plenty of dropper ammo. We're starting to get crossbow bolts. Let's see if we can get some crossbow guards placed. Okay, let's see if we have the job blocks. Hopefully we have some. Daytime crossbow. 11 night crossbow guards. Put those here. See if we can't get some of these placed. I may actually take up slingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I have? 7 more. 1, 2, 3, space 1. And then let's go do just looking to see where they're most likely to come in. This way, I think. This is one of the heavier sides that gets hit. One. Something like that. Get them started. And then I'm going to start taking up slingers. These are night times. Can't tell which are night and day. Used to have a nice indication for that. Are they closed? Can I tell? I cannot tell. Oh, these are all night times, I think. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't tell. There's a difference between these. There might be some subtle color difference that I'm not picking up on. We're right now at the changing of the guard, I think. No, we're at nighttime right now. These are all nighttime. Let's start pairing these guys back a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not letting me take that one up for some reason. But I'm taking these back just to free up workers. Of course, I do the same thing. Come on. Boom, boom. This guy I want. I don't want to punch him. I just want him out of there. Boom. Okay, that'll put some crossbow folks up top here. Crossbow people across the way. So let's tear out some of their guards to free up some workers. It would be like you. Every other one. And I think what I'm going to do here is replace these maybe with the archers. Problem is, we don't have a lot of ammunition. Down to 8,500 ammunition. On to slinger ammo. We're going to have to move our tinker table people off of ammunition into doing, out of slinger ammo into doing meals and maybe get that to rebound a bit. Let's take a look at inventory on copper ingots. That's improving tremendously. How about planks? That's improving too. So let's see. We freed up 8 workers. Let's go down. Keep your fingers crossed we don't get destroyed. Want to add a couple more Fletchers. They'll help us with the ammunition situation now that they have planks and that. But yeah, we're kind of in a precarious situation. Trying to recover from basically just recruiting too many people too fast. Okay. Ingots and planks for those. Ingots and planks for those. We don't have a lot of crossbow ammunition yet. Let's kick this up to 500. And then maybe I do have 4 more workers. Let's do at least 2 more. They could have gone there, I suppose. Okay, so now I have 2 free workers. Let's look at the tinker table situation. We have a bunch of tinker tables. And a lot of these folks in here are working on slinger ammo. We can change that. So group 3 looks like they're prioritized on what? Nothing? What are they prioritizing? Prioritizing these job blocks, but then what do they do? I bet they're sitting idle. Let's put these guys on wheat gruel. Takes 6 wheat, but it doesn't take the water and stuff. Let's kick this up to whatever. Infinite. We'll make it a lower priority, but it's infinite. And as long as we have these slinger guard counts, which we probably don't even need anymore. But those guys should start working on food. We could get them working on planks as well. In fact, we could say, how do we want to do this? I think we want them focused on the gruel here, on the wheat. Yeah, they're all going to start working on the food there. Let's take a look at the how much wheat we have. 21,000, 22,000 basically. Oh man, look at our ammo. So bad. 6,800. Okay, we don't need all this slinger ammunition anymore. So let's put these guys on group 3. That's mostly food. Because we have a ton of slinger ammo, 124,000. And we're taking down a lot of slinger guards now. Ooh. Since the ammo is so bad, I'm going to use my last 2 job blocks, or my last 2 free colonists here to work on that. Boom. Boom. Because we really need to ramp up. Okay, I have 2 unemployed. Those are probably workers that have been freed up. These guys are working on food as well. I have 2 stone masons. These guys are super important. we're desperate, I can take these blocks up. They're just building us stone blocks for later construction efforts, possibly. Okay, let's check inventory. Firewood's okay. Not really climbing much, but it's holding steady. Plenty of copper. Clay is not doing great. Still, we added 3 or 4 miners to that. It's not doing great. Scrolls, we're starting to accumulate some scrolls. That'll be handy. I think that's a decent investment. We could do more fish and we could do more construction jobs. Let's, I'll show you what's going on with construction. Kind of take a look here in the daytime. You can see the huge work site there. Just pushing back this mountain. And then I also have another job down here taking out all of the stone. Any light, I think this one's set to take out all the light stone blocks. Looking at this bottom level here. So I can fill that all in with dirt so it looks kind of decent. That job's looks like it's done to me. What else are you doing? Oh, it goes all the way. Where does that end? This one. Can't really tell. I can't really tell where that ends. Oh, I think it goes way out here. Yeah, that's almost done. I think what this guy's doing now is burrowing out underneath this hill. Any stone blocks. Yeah, here's the end of that work site. That job's almost done. We're going to replace it and fill all that in with dirt. And then I really want to push all this back so that we can get enemies spawning in on this side on the ground and start making use of this entrance more. So that's construction projects on this side. They're chewing away at the mountain. That's going to be important for our expansion later on too. I need a job block here to make this all dirt and level. I want one big level area. Could use the terrain, but I guess just in this build I've decided to go one big huge level plain. We've got another construction work site here. These guys are just chewing back some mountain too. There's not a whole lot of workers on this. That's going to take time. And this one should have gone one lower. I guess I just didn't get it where I wanted it to be. But they're chewing back that side. And then I don't think there's anything. Yeah, see, there's only a couple of workers doing this. This side needs to all be chewed back too. It looks like I had a job here taking out stone blocks. One level down, so we'll fill that. Do we have any workers? We have 2 unemployed. We can do... I'll show you how this works. This isn't bad. We're going to pop up here. If I just take up a block, then I set a new job. Construction, builder, take dirt. Boom. Start there. I should have taken up one chunk over here. Let's see. We want to fill in dirt kind of over to here. So I'm going to just primary click to cancel that. Pull up, whoops, pull up one of these bricks. And start that job designation over. You, construction, builder, dirt, start here. End there. Boom. Worker. I don't know if the arrow direction matters for these. Boom. That whole area be filled with dirt. And it's just real important to remember to take up that block. And we don't have... Still need to put groceries and work tables. Get those distributed better. They're kind of random right now. But I'll put one just nearby that worker. And then when he gets to work, he's just going to fill in all that ground with dirt. And then we'll set up another job to take up, a special digger to take up all those dark gray blocks. So once all that terraforming's done, we'll have a big long field of dirt. We could have gone with grass. I kind of like the look of the dirt actually better. All right. Let's do another check here. Food looks like it's slowly climbing. Ammunition does not look great. Does not look great. I'm going to head on down one more time. Let's see if we can increase the quotas. Got to go down one more level. And start ramping up the crossbow ammunition too. So we put that at what? 500. Let's go to 2,000. Whoops, not 3,000. 2,000. And we still have this stuff up at 20,000. And let's put let's go medium priority for that. So the regular arrows and the crossbow bolts will be at the same priority. So hopefully we'll see those both climb. Food definitely looks like it's climbing slowly. Let's take a look at the planks and all that. Planks is good. We're recovering that. Firewood is steady. Just steady. That's not really climbing. Tons of copper. Don't need to worry about that. Copper ingots, we've turned the corner on that. That's good. And like I said, I think food is slowly climbing. Let's take one last look at the tech tree for this episode. We want... Not worried about this. Improved version of the copper lockbox. More storage. More efficiency. Oh. More efficiency. Does that mean less threat? Yeah, less threatening. Oh, let's do that. Bronze lockbox. I was thinking we'd just stick with the copper ones because I kind of like them for decorations. But if this one gives us more colony points with less threat, that might be worth looking into. Projectile trap. We have bronze ingots. We want to get to that. That doesn't increase our threat rating. That'll help our defenses quite a bit. Brass, soft alloy, is not suited for weapons or tools, but it's malleable, makes it perfect for small, detailed parts. It requires zinc, which can be purchased or mined below the mammoth trees. We could purchase zinc and unlock this. Tons of tablets of ancient wisdom. We could probably dial back that production. Bread? Maybe. Maybe. Tell you what, let's leave it there. Let's head up. See if we can witness our crossbows doing anything for us. Where are they? Not on this wall. They're back over here. Let's hop up, see if we can see these guys doing anything or how frequently they fire. Okay, they're helping out. So yeah, if we can get to a steady state with our food and our ammunition. Oh man, look at our arrows. 5,000. Oh man. I'm getting a little scared. A little scared. We'll have to look at that next episode. Oh man, that's not a lot. Gotta put more Fletchers down. May have to fire some flax farmers or something. We can recruit 7 more colonists. We're probably going to have to get more Fletchers, right? All right, we'll get to that next episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on colony survival. This game is awesome, but difficult. That guy got taken out last minute. Last minute. Yeah, but if we can get to a stable on if we can get stable on our food and our ammunition, I want to think about putting a platform above our banner with traps, right? Drop traps at least. So if they get close, then they'll get hit with the drop traps. Because these ones in the beginning, they're kind of getting wasted. Whoops, not there. Where are those traps? Over here. They're kind of getting wasted, right? Because it could be some little weak enemies coming through that you haven't had a chance to even get shot at yet. And they're chewing through all of our drop trap ammunition. But we'll put more down here too. But it'd be nice to have a platform if we can get something that looks decent right above the banner and have some drop traps and a way for workers to get over there without it looking ugly. Just have to think about that. Maybe next episode. Maybe we could... Yeah, I don't know. This stairway is kind of wide. I don't have room for 2 more stairs really on either side. I could do it there, but it would look ugly. Have them a way to walk up. Maybe having them walk across? Or we could extend that floor down the middle or something. A couple planks wide. I don't know. We'll experiment with that next episode. Hopefully our ammunition will rebound. I think well, we'll do it next episode. For now, it's Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.